Hey guys, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. Of course, y'all, it was so quiet in here. Anyway, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I am so glad that you're here. Stay tuned because I have a little chit chat for you, and I'm gonna actually share another recipe.
Give me all that. So give me all that. And don't be rude to me.
And of course, after I filmed that intro, she dropped her toy and she stopped. I think she likes to be the center of attention. Shelby girl. Shelby girl. Don't ring that bell. You just went outside. All right. You guys have gave me great feedback on yesterday's recipe. It was simple, and I'm going to actually share an even simpler recipe because I'm taking a few shortcuts on it. But first, I kind of want to just chit-chat. I'm hoping to be able to share something with you tomorrow. I'm going to. It's just a matter of when I get it filmed. But it's going to be a gift idea for Valentine's Day for your significant other. It was something I found for my husband for Christmas, and it was a pretty big hit. I was very pleased, and I think he was very pleased. And it's just sometimes we just have to not just do the normal, you know? Anyway, but I got a lot done this morning. I've been sitting down. I sat down yesterday. I forgot what I was watching someone's video or listening to it while I was at work working, and I just thought, you know what? I haven't done any power hours, and I think I'm going to, but mine are going to be probably a lot different than what you're used to seeing, because of the time of days that I do mine. I am not a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home housewife. I work full-time, so I still get power hours done. I just don't film them. But I thought, why not take a few moments and do that, and see what happens. So that should be coming up in the next few weeks. If you're interested, tell me down below. And there was something else I was going to chit-chat with you. I don't know what it was. Oh, the other day I shared not only the grocery haul, but I kind of shared my menu plan. And you guys know that on the menu plan I put chili, but I also put hot dogs or Frito pie, because I can make a pot of chili and all of us are going to want to eat it differently. I may want to eat it differently come dinner time than what I'm thinking even now. I love Frito pie. And I love also to take chili and Fritos and cheese and onions and put them in a tortilla and wrap it up. That is probably one of my favorite little treats from Taco Bell is their Frito burrito. It's on a $1 menu, so it's cheap. A cheap date. No, it makes a really cheap lunch for sure. So I thought before I shared my chili recipe, because it's very simple, I would kind of give you some suggestions on how to use the chili. I also bought in my grocery haul last week a big box of taquitos. The boys still had, we were going to be home all weekend, and they were off school Monday for Martin Luther King Day. And so I never know what they're going to eat. So I try to keep like the frozen pizzas, corn dogs, taquitos, pizza rolls, teenage foods, okay? Because I have teenage boys and they eat all the time. And their metabolisms are so fast, I don't worry about them. They're working out after school every day, and they're running, and we eat generally pretty normal, healthy meals. And I say healthy because we don't eat out a ton. We do have been getting in the habit of eating out once or twice a week, but it's not always terrible foods. Sometimes it is. Life is life. And speaking on that, I will have a weight loss update for you guys and what I've done this month. At the end of the month, when I share the goals that I have either accomplished or not. But back to the chili. So I even thought to the point that I could heat up the taquitos and we could just put chili on top of those with some cheese, because that is going to be stinking delicious. But I'm not. I'm making the chili today, and I probably will freeze the leftovers. So my thought is, I think on this weekend we will cook the taquitos and maybe some cheese dip. We're not real big eaters, especially on the weekend, and so I might try the leftover chili on some taquitos with cheese, just because it sounds like it would be really tasty. You can also put chili in a baked potato. I've never had it that way, but I do like chili cheese fries. So I imagine a baked potato with chili and sour cream and cheese would be amazing. I like to, I go through salt really, really quickly. So you guys will see that I don't monitor salt in any way. But when I eat chili, I always put extra salt on top. And I don't know why, but it is delicious. And I have a story to tell you about this chili before I share the recipe, because I'm going to do it just like I did yesterday, kind of tell you ahead of time the ingredients, and then I'm just going to set it to music. It's a crock-pot meal. We've all had chili. It's not science. I used to hate chili. Couldn't stand it. I would eat a little bit, but I didn't like it. It was not my favorite meal. Chili cheese fries were not something I ever wanted to eat. Until, hi Sheila, you're right behind me. My foot touched you. Until I got pregnant with the twins. And then it all changed. All of a sudden, chili was what I wanted all the time. I know we probably had chili once a week. I would make it once a week. And at that time, our daughter was 2.5. So of course, she still kind of had her own foods. She would eat some of what we ate. Of course, she's always been a really good eater, and she'll try anything. This is a kid that ventures out, and she'll try something once at least. She's much more adventurous in food than I am. But so you know, a pot of chili for me and my husband would go for several days, but I would eat on it for several days. I loved chili. I burnt my husband out on chili, so much so that after they were born, I still loved it, but I was halted. He asked that I would please not make it ever again unless it's really cold outside. Because even in this, you know, in Texas in the spring, sometimes it's 80-something degrees, and here I am making a pot of chili just because I guess those babies just need that protein or something. I have no idea. And the funny thing is that they don't like chili. I was hoping that they would, but even now they'll try it and they'll eat a little bit, but again, it's not their favorite. But you know, it's how it goes. Did you have any strange cravings when you were pregnant? Or did you have anything that you absolutely had an aversion to before you got pregnant that when you really just craved it, and then it became something you loved from that point forward? I would love to know. Please tell me I'm not the only one that's like that. All right, so for my chili, I'm looking over because my ingredients are right there. I browned a pound of lean ground beef before I took the boys to school, while I was finishing their breakfast, cleaning up the kitchen and all that good stuff. I also chopped 1 bell pepper, 1 onion, and I'm going to give a peek inside credit for that. I don't usually use extra vegetables in my chili, but watching a few of her meal prep videos, I thought, you know, I have a bell pepper in there that needs to be used, and who does not love onion in anything? So I'm adding that to our chili this time. I also used 2 cans of Rotel. I have used the Hatch brand. I've even used the Walmart brand of the tomatoes and green chilies, and they work wonderful. And then I'm going to use 2 cans of beans. They are the Bush's chili beans, and I give credit to that to Shelly's Home Life, because I watched one of her videos last year, maybe year before, of her chili, and I had not even looked for that product. I always just got the same old red kidney beans and it was done. But to know that Bush's came out with that chili beans with the chili sauce in there, I almost also got some chili sauce. That was another recommendation from her, but I completely forgot when I put in the grocery list. So it's not that big of a deal. It does add different flavor to it, but I'm not that worried about it. And then I used 2 packets of McCormick chili seasoning, 1 in the regular and 1 in the spicy, because I like spicy foods. And the boys are getting more used to spicier temps. We eat a lot of spice, so it is what it is. I don't really make it for them since they're not the primary eaters of it, and they'll eat it like that anyway. But so that is my chili. I kind of put all that in a crock pot, turn it on low, let it cook all day, stir it up. I will come home. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is to chop an onion, because we do like fresh onion on top, fresh yellow onion. I sometimes put sour cream, sometimes I don't. Always put cheese. Sometimes I eat it with the Fritos. Sometimes I just like good old saltines and some chili with cheese on top, and that's that. How I'll have it tonight, I don't know, but it's cold outside. Yesterday we were at 72, and had a cold front come through overnight, and right now we're sitting at 38. So it is very cold, and I don't think it's gonna get out of the 40s, and we actually have a chance of possible wintry mix, but I don't think we'll see any of that. But that is that. It's a cold day. I'm going to take those lights out of my fireplace tonight, and we're gonna actually have a fire in the fireplace, and I'm gonna just cozy down in, edit this video for you guys this evening, and call it a day. If you are not interested in watching the chili come together, I will tell you goodbye right now, and I am gonna go and film that, and I will see you guys for the next video. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I'm glad that you are here, and if you are new, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, go ahead and subscribe, share it with your friends. I'd love for y'all to join in on the fun, because it's only gonna go up from here. See you in the next one. Stay tuned for that video. I mean the recipe if you want to see it. Bye. guys, I just got in. I'm going to show you what the chili looks like and call this video complete. I did start before I just showed you. I don't usually cook this in my bigger crock pot, but I don't know. This one was already down, so I used it. So thankfully it all cooked well. I'm just going to let it simmer until everyone's ready to eat. Put it away. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.